I did live. I lived. I lived. I lived. I lived. Good morning to the thousands in attendance and the millions around the world. I did. I got a year older. I see my older brothers here. It was touch and go for a while. The last few days, every time I touched my stomach, I'd have to go to the bathroom. Kidneys are killing me. Had a couple hours of dry heaves. That was always pleasant. No, he's older. I'm just better looking. I am feeling. I'm still not feeling good, but I'm a lot better today than I was yesterday or Monday or Sunday night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a better looker. Yeah. Okay. That's right. Got that new Frontier um, internet. I'm happy with it, but I'm not happy with it because it does. The internet shuts down, and I don't understand it. So I've been trying to figure it out. And naturally, you can't get a hold of anybody live because they don't want to talk to you. They just want your money. So, but it's fast. I mean, you click on something, it's right there. But then all of a sudden, the next thing you know, you'll get a buffering and it'll say internet's down, then the internet will turn back on again. So there's got to be a reason why that's doing that. So, the guy that installed it said, "You're getting 5 gigs." Yeah, I should have got Starlink. You're getting 5 gigs. You're getting what you're getting that most commercial businesses get. So you don't need that much. Well, it looks like we need more because evidently it's not working right. You'll make it to another. I had an old man tell me one time about 25 years ago. He says, "I hope you live to be 100 and I never die." The last time I knew, he was still alive. You gotta pass Jimmy. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be Betty White. Yeah. Welcome back. Now it's showing full internet on the computer, and then it's showing one bar up on the screen. So I don't know if it's has to do with the computer or the internet. No, I didn't make Bill's auction. Um, I was gonna go, and then I got to doing something. Oh, I had a bunch of stuff in my car that I had to take care of. I took care of all that, and what the hell did I do? I got to doing something else, and by the time I realized that it was like 10 o'clock and the auction had already started, I just forgot about it. What? Bill Foster down in Morenci. I got called Friday night and they asked if I could help them out at the auction. They wanted me to, if I would do hot dogs. I said, no, no. I said, for one thing, I don't have that stuff, I don't have the food. And I'd have to go to the store. And right now, you're pushing it. It was like 6 o'clock. By the time I get down to Gordon's and get the food and stuff. So he said, well, do you know anybody? So I made a few phone calls. And then he called me back and said he had somebody from Saginaw coming. So I seen Dr. Keener yesterday at Myers, walking around with his wife. What's that?
It's that, see? I went to turn the light off and fell on my hand.
Okay.
So,
Morning, Ron. I bet there was a pretty good crowd. There was a couple of things I wanted, but I really didn't need. So I actually wanted to go to the one up in Adrian, Um, J&M, he had a four-cylinder Wisconsin engine sitting on a pallet. I wanted to go up there and see what that was going to bring. Hell, that's big enough to put into a small car. Huh? Almost off your computer. Yeah. Okay. I love you. Be careful. Yeah. She's okay. Huh. Hey, tennis shoes, you old snuggle bunny, you. Oh, hi, Tenny. Nope, I didn't slip a Mickey into her drink. Nope. She made boneless, skinless chicken thighs fried last night, real mashed taters, homegrown they're out of the garden. I don't know whose garden they are, but garden fresh beets we got at the farmer's market, and green peas and chicken gravy. That was dinner yesterday. And then she said, "What kind of, you want a chocolate cream pie?" I said, "Nope." I said, "I love the banquet chocolate cream pies, but you can't find them no more. And I don't exactly like the Marie Callender chocolate cream pies." So I said, "Give me a blueberry pie." I didn't eat any of that. I was so full from dinner. So I might have me a slice of pie today. And my daughter, she made me a chocolate pudding pie. So, yeah, did you get an upgraded phone? Just to let you know, don't send me any pictures or want me to engage in a long text message with you on my phone. Because this one that I have, this flip phone, if you want to write, um, "Hi, how are you doing?" you have to hit the letter 4, the number 4, twice, the number 6 three times, the number 9 one, the number 2 1, the number 7 three times, you know. So don't expect no lengthy text messages from me. What you doing, pumpkin? Huh? Come on. Get up here. Say hi to Tenny. Tenny wants you to say hi. You don't want to say hi to Tenny? The pretty girl. Tenny says hi, Spirit. You like that, do you? Oh. Don't be digging the claws in. Okay. Leave the claws out there. You don't need the claws in. You're not falling. So, like I said, I'm still not feeling 100%, but I see. I was looking at Facebook yesterday, and somebody hacked Kevin's wife's phone because she had nothing but, well, the person that commented had nothing but great accolades to say about Kevin. So I know um, somebody had stole her phone and typed that all in. She'd been hacked. Anybody want a kitty kitty? Oh yeah, who was that? Yeah, I knew she was being hacked. You got it somehow, yeah. Huh. Morning, Skeeta. That's what you heard too. Yeah, probably. Google was probably watching you, Junkyard. You're right. Yeah. Well, I need to know who that was because they're a liar. That link I just shared with you right there, the kid with the brown hair is running for city council. He's up, how can I put it? It's upset about ICE deporting illegal aliens, excuse me, immigrants, aliens from Adrian. It's running for city council. And the reason why I say it's running is because it's a girl that's changed its name to a guy's name and has gone through hormone treatments, I guess, to become a guy, so it could marry a gay guy. Can't make this stuff up, man. Yeah, it's, I don't know, you're right. I know, maybe we could buy it. I'm thinking we should buy it and tear it down and sell it to Adrian College for nothing. You know, I got a friend running against it. You know damn well what's going to happen if it gets in there. Every damn thing's going to be wanting to be. There'll be two of them on the city council that are. Let's see. How can I put it? Peppers. There's two of them that'll be peppers. So, um, that's enough to change the votes in a lot of things. The it already works with the mayor at a child daycare. Now imagine that. The mayor works at a child daycare and it works with her. Yeah, pup and stuff. Yeah. I know Kenny has high heel sneakers. And we just got us a kitty kitty. A lazy kitty kitty. Right, nothing but the best. So, anyways, he's doing an interview. It's doing an interview with a local news um, organization, and you can tell by all the views on the news organization how popular they are. That's right. Now, the other puffer that's on the city council is the same guy last week that was telling people if he was getting pulled over by somebody with flashing lights and didn't know if it was a cop or not, he wouldn't pull over till he got to the nearest police department. And I was thinking, man, that's some good advice to give to people. I'm not getting pulled. I'm not pulling over till I get to the police department. So I'm going to speed up and get there. So you know, by the time you get pitted, pull out of the car, you know, and then throw it on the ground, your arms slung behind your back, and then you're handcuffed. Um, you tell me how that experience works for you. Who is it? Who is it? It's just fun. Yeah, it's just fun. Now, the 22nd is Kathy and I's 42nd wedding anniversary. To the same woman, even. Yeah, 42nd wedding anniversary. I said, honey, um, I'll take you out for dinner on our anniversary. She said, good. Where are we going? I said, you ever been to Burger King? We in allude, you're right. I don't know, we're going to go someplace for our anniversary. And then that's Tuesday. Thursday morning, about 1 a.m., she'll be getting in the car and headed to South Carolina. She's going down um, to South Carolina with our son and my grandkids and my daughter-in-law. So, yeah, that sounds like a deal. That was the absolute worst thing I ever ate in my entire life was that Impossible Burger. It smelled like a beef hamburger, didn't taste like one. All right, Paduncan. They are. Arizona. Well, good morning. Nice to see you. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. It is Four Shot Wednesday. Let's see. Water glass, even. I know. You want a shot? There you go. Water glass Wednesday. You got to fill up water glasses. Well, you're awful finicky there, kitty kitty. The only problem with that is I have to drive on the other side of town to go to Wendy's because the one over there on Division or on Beecher shut down. So I have to go to the other one on Maumee. That's all the way around town. No. We don't have any fancy dancy restaurants around here, so I might just take her to Applebee's or um, probably Applebee's. Your cat's packing a bag for another state, yeah. We're supposed to get rain today and tomorrow, I think. I know she's worth the extra 3 miles. What what restaurant in Blissfield? The Hathaway House or the Stables or whatever? They're all closed down. Yeah, just kidding. Okay, come in. There you go. Pushing on. Our son started working for Eddie's Hamburg's not up no more. They're not around. Yeah, that Mom and Danny or whatever. He well, right now he says he's black. I looked at him the other day. He's the whitest black guy I ever seen. I don't know. I might take her to. We haven't been to the road Texas Roadhouse in a long time. We don't have any of those restaurants around here. You know, like the Olive Garden. We don't have that here either. Um, we went to the Bits and Brew the other day. It's a new restaurant that opened in town. They have one down on 109 before you get to Delta. And there you go. It was actually, it wasn't that good. Um, I ordered patty melt, and the burger was dry um, and tough. Yeah, I know. Pocahontas, yeah, said she was an Indian and not the 7-Eleven kind. You're right. Yeah. I have to powder real quick. Well, some of the best food out there is at the gas stations. You know, griller dogs, taquitos. They do. Damn. Oh yeah. Was it that Love's truck stop or something like that? Lovey's. Um, they have a half-pound hot dog, all beef. Last time I was there, they had one for $5. I think it was $3 or two for five. Nah. We have two of them in town. Chinese, both of them. Now, up in Jackson, they got a Kentucky Fried Chicken. I don't know if it still does it or not, but they had a buffet at the Kentucky Fried Chicken. And that used to be a good buffet. J&G's. J&G's Pizza. Yeah, not too many have them anymore. Most of your Kentucky Fried Chickens are small buildings. So, like our Kentucky Fried Chicken, it only seats like 18 or 20. That's it. Yeah. I seen a thing the other day on Facebook. This interviewer was interviewing a guy, and she said, "You know, more white people eat watermelon than black people." The guy looks at her and says, "I don't ever remember eating a black person." Nose itches. Oh, JCJ. You're right. You're absolutely right, Skeeta. Um, 60% of the United States population are white. Are 62%, 60%, 60.5% of the U.S. population, or 202,651,650 people, are white alone, while non Hispanic whites make up 57.1% of the population. Well, I'm trying to figure out what a non Hispanic white is. I, what are you doing? Are you looking for something? Staring out the patio door. Is there something out there that interests you, Pumpkin? Now, she was standing on this bench right here. She was standing on the top of it, and she had both paws out on the patio window like this. I have no idea. 13.7% are black in the United States. Um, 24.5% are Hispanic, 7.9 are Asian, 3.8 are multiracial, and then 0.9% are other. What the hell is other? Maybe it's a space alien. Hell, I don't know. Who were they, Junkyard? Enlighten us. I think that's the 0.9%. Because it says other. I don't know. Good morning, Dan. Who was the guy? Yeah, I had a good birthday. Thank you. Oh, Mitch? Yeah. Turtle face Mitch? He needs to go. They need to get rid of all them senators and representatives that's been in the office more than 12 years. You know, the president can only serve 2 terms. So if you give 2 terms to the Senate, that's 12 years. So you make it 12 years for the representatives, and that's all they should be able to. And they shouldn't get a retirement either. You know, I don't understand these people. If I run for Congress and I did 2 terms, I would retire and then go live on my $185,000 a year retirement plan for the rest of my life. Well, most of the government forms you fill out, they ask you, and they're not supposed to, but they do. They ask you what your race is. And one of the very first questions they ask you if you're Hispanic. Obviously, that means you get special treatment. You see all them farmers got loan forgiveness? As long as you weren't white, you could get loan forgiveness on your farm loans. Biden passed that. Yeah, you need a knife. Yeah. No, I just they talk about discrimination all the time and racism and stuff, and that's one thing that fuels racism. If you give to one group and not another. It's already 71 here, but it's cloudy. It's supposed to rain today and then rain tomorrow. Yeah. Just my reflection in the mirror. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, the mayor of Los Angeles wants to hand out cash cards to all these illegal aliens because they're worried about them leaving their home and being arrested, so they don't want to leave, and they need cash. So a city that's already billions and billions and billions of dollars in debt, and a state that's already billions of dollars in debt, um, they want to give more money away to people that don't pay city taxes or state taxes. They may pay, um, you know, um, sales tax, but they're not paying property tax or wage taxes or anything like that. Yeah. She wants to give money, and she said it's only going to be like a couple $100. Okay, you got 100,000 people that live in Los Angeles that are illegal aliens. A couple $100,000 is a couple $1,000,000. 20 million, I think, actually. Which it very well could be a lot more than 100,000 people living in Los Angeles, because there's like 15 million people that live in Los Angeles County. Yeah, buying your coffee. So, and if there's 200,000 or if there's a million that lives in Los Angeles, it, that's 200 million. You're right, New York City will be next. Especially if Muhammad gets to be mayor. We're going to have city-run grocery stores. Yeah, let's see how that works. Yeah, so much for the census. You're right. They're trying to make it so it's illegal to vote or to count illegals. The reason why the Democrats want the illegals counted is because it makes their representation bigger. So instead of having like 6 representatives from that state, they have 18, which increases their vote. So, you have a good day, Tenny. Nice seeing you. Yeah, they get more U.S. reps, which changes the vote in the white, in Congress. So, if they don't count them, if they're not counted, and they cannot be counted, some of these places are going to lose a lot of authority. So, state reps, you're right, but they'll lose a lot of their authority. A lot of their votes. Um, so their votes won't count in elections. Um, or towards bills or the electoral college. Yeah. So that's the biggest reason right there. We see. Trying to figure out how many electoral votes California had in 1975 or 76. They had 45 electoral votes. They had 45 and 76. They had 54. Um, they had 54 in 2024. That's quite a lot, quite a difference. All right, everybody, it's time for me to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Prayers and peace, and we will see you tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Have a blessed day, everybody. Take care. Love you too, Dan.